That he disagrees with us, but again, these bills are passed overwhelmingly. They express the will of the people.
And tonight, one of the nation's toughest anti-trans bills is now law in Kentucky. One senator describing Senate Bill 150 as the will of the people. At the same time, a big group of protesters yelling from the gallery at Kentucky's Capitol. Some were arrested and taken right out of the House chamber as they refused to stop chanting. We are told they remain in jail right now. It's our top story at 6. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. We have coverage of the protests and this new law. Strong opinions from both sides as both the Kentucky House and Senate vote to override Governor Andy Beshear's veto today. The law that bans gender-affirming care for transgender young people is now a reality in Kentucky. The bill went through major changes late in the session. The final version requires parents to be notified of mental health requests relating to human sexuality. It bans gender-affirming care for those under the age of 18, including hormone therapy and surgery. And it would revoke doctors' licenses if they provide gender-affirming care to minors. WHAS 11's Connor Steffens in Frankfort right now, where he saw all sides of this development today. Connor?
Doug, you really can't underscore just how emotional it was here today for lawmakers, but also activists. We're being told by the Fairness Campaign 19 people were arrested earlier today as GOP lawmakers succeeded in overriding the veto on SB 150.
But you, my friends, are champions for humanity.
Our motivation is love.
The day started out with rallies for and against overturning the veto.
I think we are all coming here right now not only just anger, but out of just pure spite.
And as we go forward today to do the work of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I ask that you continue to pray for this Commonwealth.
Once the debate made its way into the Senate chambers, it took lawmakers there nearly 2 hours to debate and vote on the bill. Senator Karen Berg has been on the front lines of opposition geared toward this bill since it was introduced back in February. It was just 3 months ago that her trans son Henry took his own life. She had this to say at the end of a very emotional no vote to Kentucky's queer youth.
Do not give up hope. Do not hurt yourself, and God forbid you not go out and hurt somebody else over this. We will get this right for you.
Those critical of the bill point to the very real and deadly consequences they fear today's vote will have on some of the state's most vulnerable young minds. But supporters continue to tout the bill would empower parents, including bill sponsor Senator Max Wise.
Prayers of compassion and prayers of support to stand for parents and to stand for children, that we will protect them in the Commonwealth of Kentucky as we go forward to override the governor's veto.
The debate only getting more emotional once the bill made its way to the House. Protesters uniting arms in the gallery, handcuffed and escorted out by police, as lawmakers took turns explaining why they voted against SB 150 and why they believe Kentucky will now be on the wrong side of history. In Frankfort, Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.